A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And the Scarlet Knights headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Indiana's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Gets open down the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Richard.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer,
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys.
Snags it and he's open. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will now get its first chance with the football. We get a look at K.J. Duck, and what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
You've got two receivers playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country, two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterback.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Raymond. Knocked off his feet.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. And that Be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. You're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and
1. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, direction he wants. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Motion from the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
They're setting up the screen. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And obviously huge shoes to fill if you're Indiana's offense this season, having to replace a Heisman Trophy winner in Fernando Mendoza, David. And it's not going to be easy. And obviously you go to the portal and you try to bring the next guy in. But honestly, when you look at Indiana's quarterback play, it goes even beyond Fernando Mendoza to Curtis Rourke. The year before that, they have been so consistent at this position as of late.
Yeah, and I think with Indiana proving who they are now as a program, like if you come here as a quarterback, you're going to have success. You're going to take a leap. Fernando Mendoza
got it down the field. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on him. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of...
Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Got a man. It's Black.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Richard. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Richard. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd.
Touchdown, Indiana! Fit it in the window for the score.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone is on defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. On the delay, it's Raymond. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Right back to it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
That makes the score Indiana 35, Rutgers 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 19 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They kick it away on fourth down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Turning it on. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Hoosiers line it up with a first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Richard. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting him a little bit.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hands it off on the counter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Raymond. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the grab on the left, and he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
I think the biggest reason why this team is trailing the way they are is they haven't been able to stay on the field. They've had no success on 3rd down up to this point. Way too many punts, but that time they finally get it done. That's about as good a timing that I think we've seen from the quarterback and his intended target so far in the passing game, and it came at a point where they needed it the most.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Touchdown, Hoosiers. The defense putting points on the board. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Stopped in the backfield. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Houston. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Red pass, it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab in their space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, it's Richard. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Indiana. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Running inside. It's Benjamin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it on the counter. Bounced off his feet.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. There is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The run inside. It's Benjamin. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Scarlet Knights are facing 3rd and inches. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They feed him again. Oh, could be an alley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it.